I believe every single person is of infinite value and is worth knowing that themselves. And the restaurant hospitality industry is the place where the fewest people was having someone tell them that.
The way that we move about in our community, folks are just going to work, putting their head down and living their lives. And I think it's important for us to remember that at some point we all needed help from someone outside of our family and our close circle. And I hope that's what people will look at Child Haven as a resource that can empower families to just be a better version of themselves.
Favorite sport, soccer.
Favorite animal?
Favorite animal is a dog.
Charities are incredibly busy, they're incredibly stretched with resources. We also now realise that technology is the key for people to stay connected, and we're finding a lot of people in society are slipping behind because they don't have the technology to actually allow them to stay connected.
How many families do we have that need access to the internet or to our appointments?
We reached the point where we realized we couldn't just keep in our heads all of that follow-through.
We, as the service provider, really were thinking that the only way to provide that service was face-to-face. And when COVID hit, we were really affected.
The industry, top to bottom, was shattered overnight.
There are locations here, and I think everywhere, that aren't opening, that have just said, we've been here 20 years and it's been incredible, it's been great, but guess what? We're can't done. Weather this storm. We're done.
We really had to think about how we could still provide the services that were needed. Just because we're in a pandemic doesn't mean that the counseling services and the developmental therapies stopped.
Simon says, touch your nose.
The tricky part is, how do you continue to do relationships in the mix of this? How are we going to do the relational aspect that we so thrive in, that we live for?
So we are using technology to solve a major problem in society. It's about matching people online to need in their local community.
It's not just a one-to-one relationship, it's all of those other relationships that are connected to that.
When we talk about code connects us all, it makes me think of the word network, right? And that a network within code, within humans, within relationship, is all this big interconnected web, right? So now it's using a resource, it's using a tool that is technology to keep the network together.
We're able to lean on organizations like F5 to step up and help us use technology to still do the work serving the community, and I think expanded the reach.
COVID has really highlighted the digital divide, and the F5 Tech for Good grant has really enabled us to provide those essential digital items to make sure people stay connected in this time.
We've never set up Zoom calls really before with somebody that we've ever cared for. You don't know how to Zoom? Well, do you have a smartphone? We can figure this out.
If there's anything that is going to come of the pandemic, it's that technology has really shown its true value and worth to still have human connection with people.